Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Let Me Review. Today I'm going to take you through one of my most prized and precious products that I enjoy using, and that is Boom Dishwashing Liquid. I absolutely love this. So right now I'm just prepping my sink, and one of the favorite things that I like to do before I wash my dishes is to degrease. So I will make sure that anything that's got a lot of grease is literally like degreased. I literally will like clean that off because I don't like my washing water to be full of grease when I'm washing my dishes. I want to make sure that all my dishes don't have any grease in them. So for this pan right now, I'm just going to put water in it, and then I'll put it on the stove top and just make sure that I boil it. Okay, so the reason I do this is because I want to make sure that all the oil is gone. So then I put my Boom dishwashing liquid inside there, and when I switch it on, the two things are going to mix together. That is the water and the dishwashing liquid. So I simply bring this to boil. That is the goal. The goal is to make sure that I have made the water boil, and it boils with the dishwashing liquid. What that does is it actually then dismantles or removes all that grease that's sticking onto the pan. There you can see up close, it's all mixed in together. It's still gonna mix in together some more. Sometimes I'll actually put my hand through and like mix it up together, but at this stage I'm not gonna do that because the water is already very hot. So once I see that the water is boiled and it's hot enough, I just mix it and empty it. And then I take my washing sponge and then I just clean up all that grease and make sure that it's off. As you can see, all that grease is gone. And then I just clean up my sponge with water so I can really start with the proper washing. Not that this is not a proper washing process, but then so I can start washing my dishes when there is no oil and there is no grease. So at this stage I'm just going to clean up my sink and make sure it's clean before I put my dishwashing liquid inside the sink. So I put my dishwashing liquid inside the sink, and then I open the water and mix it up together. As you notice, I didn't put too much dishwashing liquid, just a good amount, not too generous but also not too little. And then I just mix up everything, and look at how it foams up so well. It really bubbles up and foams up so well because it's genuine. Not those dishwashers that you literally like will be pouring and forcing the bubbles to come up, and then when the bubbles finish you put some more. Oh no, this is not one of those. Okay, so now I'm just going to clean the other side of the sink. I'll just make sure it's clean because this is the side where I'm going to be rinsing all my pots, plates and pans. So I'll clean it with my Boom dishwashing liquid, make sure it's nice and clean. And then on this side I'm just putting clean water to rinse out my dishes. Now I started washing my dishes. I'll start with the pan, yes, because I'm confident that it's got no grease and it's not going to leave my water oily and even dirtier and add more dirt to the dishes. So I can confidently do that. And then I'll just rinse it. Once I've rinsed it, I'll put it on the dish rack. Typically when I'm washing my dishes, I start with the glasses and then the cups and the plates and then the cutlery last. But as long as I've degreased, I can do anything because I can do it in any order. In actual fact, that's what I'm trying to say. I can do it in any order because I'm sure that, you know what, there's no grease that's going to be left over in the water. So it's just a tip that I'm giving you that you can implement also when you're doing your dishes. I just simply use the foam because it's effective enough to wash the dishes, as you can see. nicely, and I rinse everything out in clean water just to get rid of any possible like dishwasher that could be left behind. There's nothing as annoying as eating in a plate that's got dishwasher left behind. I've used some dishwashers that are so powerful in terms of the scent, and it's terrible because generally I'm affected by smells and scents. So I want to make sure that they're really rinsed out nicely. But Boom doesn't have that, because this particular Boom that I'm using, the green one, is the lemon flavor and lemon scent as well. It actually doesn't smell like overbearing. It's not overpowering. It's just like just a good amount. So it's not offensive when you smell it. It doesn't linger on your dishes. It doesn't linger on your plates. But I always rinse that out because you just don't want to just leave any dishwasher on your plates. That's just not good. So rinse it out. Put it on the dish rack. I love the amount of flavoring they put into the Boom because it's just enough. Anyways, the dishes are done. Now I'm going to degrease another pan. I just want to show you another method that I use. So in this particular case, I was cooking chicken strips, and so there's onion left over. I just rinse it out with cold water. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to switch on the kettle and put water in my kettle. I'll boil it, and as it's boiling, I'm just going to put dishwashing liquid in the pan. Boom, dishwashing liquid in the pan. And then I will pour the hot water over it. So I'm just waiting for the water to boil and be done. So I'm just mixing the dishwashing liquid with the hot water. Then I just empty that out. And then I just take the dishwashing sponge and make sure I clean out all of that grease. Can you see that grease? Take that all out. And then I just wash my sponge to clean it out, remove all that grease. And then I can wash it nicely in sink with dishwasher. So I just use the foam again to wash the pan, but I'm so confident that no grease is going to be left over in that pan, or I'm not washing the pan with grease already. I wash that and then I rinse it out nicely. I actually use that bottle, the 750 milliliter bottle, for like 3 to 4 months. I kid you not. That's how long it lasts me. And the reason I'm able to do that is because we're such a small family. It's just me and my son, so we don't use a lot of dishes. Boom is so amazing, you guys. So another method that I'd like to show you is I just put dishwashing liquid on the sponge. So sometimes you may not have a sink, and I do this sometimes when I'm at a place where there are no sinks and I'm just using like dishes, and I'll just put the dishwasher on the sponge like I've just done, and then I squeeze that dishwasher onto the sponge, mix it with a little bit of water, and can you see it's already foaming up nicely. And then I'll just take the glass like this one that I'm using, or any other dish or cutlery that I want to wash, or item that I want to wash, and then I just directly apply it onto the item. So it's not necessarily putting water in a sink and then putting the dishwasher. It's literally just putting the dishwasher on the sponge. That's also quite effective. And then I'll just rinse it out. And let me tell you, Boom is so effective. It degreases nicely, it washes dishes effectively, you don't use too much. and it lasts, and like it leaves everything squeaky clean. Like this glass is gonna be so squeaky clean. Actually, it's already squeaky clean. I just rinse it nicely. If you can hear that sound, the squeaky clean sound. That's Boom for you. Boom dishwashing liquid. I absolutely love it. So this one is the lemon flavor that I was obviously reviewing, and there's the other flavor. It comes in an orange color. It also is so effective. In fact, the orange one is my favorite, but it's just that I was using the green one because that's what I'd found in the stores. But I love them both, to be honest with you. And this is my water afterwards. It's still clean. It's not like super clean like when it started, but I'm just trying to say that it's not full of grease, because I've seen people washing dishes and that sink will be looking so dirty, and those dishes are supposed to be clean, and you're like, what's going on here? But this is why I prefer to degrease first before I wash. But as you can see, the water is not like repulsive, and I like it. I like the fact that my dishes are clean, and Boom has done such an effective job. Have you noticed also that it comes with that free sponge? I absolutely love the fact that it comes with a free sponge, and in our country, which is Zimbabwe, it retails for like $2, this whole package, and it is absolutely amazing. So if you are in Africa or somewhere where Boom is sold, I highly recommend that you purchase it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Comment below with why you love using Boom, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. See you for the next one.